we're on a trail right now, and yeah, it's called Wolverine. It's the Wolverine Trail. I want to see these big ferrets that are called Wolverines. I want to see them. Okay, so this tree, it's been like chopped up by woodpeckers, like all around. And my dad calls them wood poopers because before we got our new car now, my dad always parked the car under a like light thing, one of those light thingies. And woodpeckers would always come along and poop on it. So that's the story of the wood poopers. And yeah, okay. There's a lot of fungus among us, but yellow looks sus. Look at that, it looks exactly like cheese. I vote yellow. I meant to do this, by the way. Okay, you gotta record this.
Good luck getting back up there.
Okay, let's go. Okay, there we go. 5 minutes. 5 minutes before this, I said it was easy coming back up.
Oh, now you've blown a shoe.
I know. My shoe. My shoe. There we go. I need to put my shoe back on. Okay, so I'm very out of breath right now because that climb was very steep. But we got some pictures, just 2, down there. So yeah, we're gonna show those real quick. Mini tree log thrown. We get mini little tiny little cheese funguses can sit on here. And yeah. Okay, so right here on this tree, these marks come from handlebars, like bike handlebars, screeching against it, and so many people have done that it actually left a mark here. And my dad says that it hurts so much because so basically at this tree here, you just managed to get by it, but that makes this one, you just hit it with your handlebars and your knuckles. Okay, so we're gonna go on this bad to the bone trail. It says more difficult, so there's gonna be more hills and things. So yeah. Get up this hill. It's really tall and steep. So yeah, hopefully we don't fall into the abyss of the cheese fungus. We found sunlight. We've been in the dark for forever now. We have sunlight now. It's beautiful and wonderful. Yeah. Oh, I'm super excited to get home. We're just starting to head back. As you can see, we're back to the side, bad to the bones. And the big hill. Sadness. And yeah, so hopefully we don't fall and break our legs or do anything like that. And yeah, so this is called beeline. You would think that there's just like a bunch of bees, but it's actually like a bee trail. Like this is it's over here, and you can see the bee like that, and then it goes around like that. I don't know if you can see it well enough in the camera because of how many trees there are and how much it shows, but that's a literal bee. It's really cool. Okay, so this is pretty skinny. Like I can walk on it easily, but this is meant for bikes to ride on. And like imagine a bike just riding on here. Oh, there's bouncy over here. It's bouncy. Woohoo! I don't want to fall. Okay. Going. Sonic, yeah.
And then you can either do the jump off the end or come down the ramp.
Oh, you can jump off the end.
Okay, just wait.
Hey, so I'm just gonna tell one story of what happened while we were on the hike that I didn't record because my mom's phone started to run out of battery. But it's a story of when I almost died from stepping on a log. So basically, my dad told me not to step on the log, and he was pointing at the log. But like, he didn't actually say, don't step on the log. He said, he was just pointed at that slippery. And I thought that he was saying the ground was slippery. And then he said, like, if you step on it, then you could fall and die. So I thought that he was saying that the ground was slippery. So I stepped on the log, but I didn't actually take both my feet off the ground. So then he was like, no, don't step on that. And then I was like, oh, that's what you meant. And yeah, it was funny. I'm not sure if I'm like describing it funny enough. But yeah. And so if you're wondering why Molly wasn't there, and in my last video I did an introduction to her, it's because the hike was too long to bring her, because she's pretty old, so we would have had to been dragging her by the tail by the first 5 minutes. So yeah, and so basically her lump has gotten really hard because when she tried to escape last night through the fence and whacked it there, so now it's really hard, like hard as a rock. She's staring at me right now. Right there. You can see it. It's very it's very weird. Okay, yeah, so please subscribe and like. Bye.